2 cruise ships. 2 very different destinations.
Holy, it's hot out.
Royal Princess in the Caribbean
Better than right here.
and Star Princess in Alaska.
Fresh glacier water. Yes.
With cruising more popular than ever,
That's a beautiful view. It's very inspiring.
being second best
There we go, and there you see the whale.
is not an option.
Oh, yes, sir.
And with thousands of passengers demanding 5-star service,
Wow, it's like a dream suite.
the captains and crews of both ships must cope when the unexpected happens.
50 meters, 50.
We're not gonna make it.
This time, in the Caribbean, the search is on for a bartender with the flair factor for Royal Princess.
Okay, stop. I need to find a Tom Cruise from Princess Cruises.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
There are ups and downs for Timothy, making sure his tours are accessible.
So now I start counting. 1.
In Alaska, Star Princess heads to a remote national park, but bad weather could scupper the trip.
Wind is my worst enemy.
And Hotel General Manager Peter whips up an engagement ceremony,
Why don't we do it in here?
but loses the happy couple. The captain and crew of Royal Princess are on their 5-month jaunt around the jewels of the Caribbean Sea. They're joined by 4,000 passengers on a 10-day cruise, and today the ship is docked in Antigua. This former British colony is famous for having 365 beaches, one for every day of the year. While the passengers enjoy the island, there's no let-up for the crew, especially those who have special duties.
The flowers is just the regular bouquet, right?
Marcella is the hotel's finance manager, but when there's a wedding on board, it falls to her to coordinate it.
That's the bride and the groom. So we put it right in the middle and maybe just some lace. But not too much, just a little touch to make it nice.
The Caribbean is the destination of choice for weddings at sea. And this season alone, Marcella's got 25 to organise, including one tomorrow.
We're getting married. So we're getting married on the ship.
The couple-to-be, Jack and Vicki from Middlesbrough.
Jack proposed on a ship.
She was just pestering me all the time, so I thought I'd just do it.
Thanks. It's an exciting thing. It's like 2 years being planned and now it's here, so we're excited. Oh, my shoes. They've just been sat looking at me for so long, I just can't wait to wear them. So, they were actually more than my dress. They were £2,038.
I don't know. Too expensive for me, I think.
While Jack and Vicki take it easy, they're trusting Marcella to step up with their plans.
So Jack,
So Jack is correct.
it's a huge responsibility. Anything could go wrong because we're putting together an event that it wasn't planned by us. Okay, so food, drinks, chapel, music, certificate. This is where the perfectionism comes into place and the little eagle eye for details. What can go wrong? I jump overboard if something goes wrong.
Marcella's hoping it won't come to that. But while the ship is in port in Antigua, there's one job that calls for some level-headed thinking.
What we're gonna do today, we're gonna do a calibration of all the sensors.
Making sure Royal Princess is perfectly level in the water is a finely tuned balancing act, monitored round the clock by sensors. Staff Captain Alessandro is on the bridge checking their readings.
If you have a problem, if you have stability issue, for example, you break a pipe, you start to taking water inside the ship, you need to have all this information in order to decide if, finally, if the ship is stable or not.
But the only way to confirm they're correct is by going down to the waterline itself.
Everybody is standing by on midship.
Today it falls to rookie third officer Harry.
We're now in the water and we're ready to start the calibration test. We're we're measuring the depth of the water on either side, and we want her to be perfectly upright, but sometimes she has a tendency to sit on one side, which is obviously less stable.
Harry's taking readings from the plimsoll line markers, which measure the ship's buoyancy. This changes not just with the weight of the ship, but also how salty the sea is, and even the season.
Port side, 843.
There's 8.5 meters of ship underwater, and they're hoping it's level all the way round.
Okay, FRC, what do you read on midship?
8.50.
850. Break. Pepe, what do you need on the starboard side?
8.44.
Okay. On the port side is 850, and on the starboard side is 844. So which give us 6 centimeters difference between one side and the other.
They must correct the imbalance. Huge computer-controlled ballast tanks hidden in the hull will pump water from one to another.
We're gonna start sending water from the right-hand side of the ship to the left-hand side of the ship in order to keep the ship upright.
It's like balancing a 330-meter-long spirit level.
Okay, one more time, guys. Let's go back and check the midship.
8.60.
Okay, check starboard.
860 as well, 860.
Okay, guys, calibration complete. You can come back to the bridge.
He's satisfied that almost 143,000 tons of ship is sitting pretty. In the casino, manager Alan has a balancing act of his own to do, balancing the books.
Every cruise we have a budget for all areas of the operation. We've got a slot budget, we've got a table budget. Keeping track of the figures throughout the cruise and see if we can get close.
Alan's takings are down on this cruise, and he needs to come up with a plan to entice more customers.
How are you?
Not bad at all.
Had a good day today?
Yeah. I had a better day yesterday. I won 1,500 on the slot.
Okay, that was a bad day for me, that was, yeah.
His team of 32 can only open the casino for business when they're at sea.
They're going to start coming around 4:30. If they have any questions, see if you have any questions, you can ask me now. We're happy to help. Do what we do best, start making some money. All right, let's head up.
Alan's gambling on an idea for tonight that he hopes will change his luck. With the team poised for the casino opening, Royal Princess is due to leave Antigua in 15 minutes.
Holy, it's hot out.
Shore Excursions agent Timothy has the job of getting everyone back for the all-aboard time.
Caribbean has basically their own time. So, you know, they say 4:30, but they're having fun out there. They might, you know, come back at 5. So that's always a bit of a struggle, but we pretty much roll with it.
Marcella has come down to lend a hand with any stragglers.
Hello, welcome back.
If anyone misses all-aboard time, they risk being left behind. And that goes for the crew, too.
Please wait.
Wait for us.
All pre-departure checks complete.
Everyone accounted for, Captain Bob Oliver can give the command for Royal Princess to depart Antigua, as he's done hundreds of times before in his 46-year-long career.
Okay, reducing the stern revs, 20 RPM.
Reduce stern revs.
But with Captain Bob's retirement looming, today has a special poignancy for him.
This was actually my last scheduled call at Antigua, so I probably won't be going there again, unless it's on holiday in a 747 or something.
Correct. Bow to port, stern to starboard. Let me know of any concern.
Okay, steady up, 290.
He's taking Royal Princess to her next destination, the island of Martinique, 176 miles to the south. As night falls, it's peak time for passengers to get out and about on board. The duty-free shops and bars are doing brisk trade, and the casino is now open.
I'm back. Mama's back.
With 6 out of 10 passengers from the USA, a floating Las Vegas is a big draw for many of them.
Here we go, baby. Come on.
Carol from Florida cruises every year just to play the slot machines.
Go, baby. Come on. Go, baby. Gone, baby.
In Florida, slot machines are banned outside of Native American reservations. On Carol's cruise last year, she gambled and lost $2,000. She's hoping to come out on top this time.
I kind of like to rub it a little bit. Stop. It doesn't always work, but you know, you try anything.
Hi, guys. How's it going, all right?
With casino takings down, manager Alan is hoping his luck improves too. Tonight, he's staging an event that he knows Carol will love. A slot machine tournament.
You better hit that button as fast as you can.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Bursting balloons against the clock is the game, and Carol's husband Tom is in a hot seat.
Counting on you, Tom. We're counting on you.
Okay, we're gonna play until 6 p.m. You're gonna have one shot only, and now for the next round.
Come on, go. Come on. Put a balloon up there. Go, get it.
Isaac with 94,000 points, followed by Brian, Anna, Gwendolyn.
Come on, balloon. We need some balloon. Come on. Boom. There. Don't poop out now. Come on.
2 seconds. 1 second.
Oh, dead last.
It may be game over for Tom,
Dead last.
but Alan's slot machine tournament has attracted over 60 players to his casino.
As soon as the tournament finished, they all went to play on the machines and at the tables. So for us, it's a win-win situation.
Alan will find out tomorrow whether the tide has turned his way. As Royal Princess makes her way towards Martinique, there's someone else with their eye on attracting passengers. Bar manager Lilia from Mexico.
Hello guys, how we doing? Good evening, how are you?
The Seaview Bar puts on a cocktail flaring show once a week that pulls in the crowd. But they're a bartender down.
At this moment, we are really suffering, so obviously an opportunity is there. Would you like being bartender? Yeah? So it will be good for me to watch you guys what you know. Okay, we start. 1, 2, go.
Lily is auditioning for someone who can hold their drink. But all the wannabe cocktail flarers are just fingers and thumbs.
Okay, stop.
She's got to keep standards high to attract paying customers.
I'm very nervous. I need to find a Tom Cruise from Princess Cruises.
Lilia needs to recruit someone from her 84 bar staff who can step up and flare.
Hola! I need to have a word with you, Mr. Michael.
Oh, yeah, sure. How are you, madam?
Oh, very good.
Very good.
You know, you gave me a good surprise the other night.
What happened?
I saw you flirting. Why you didn't tell me you can flirt?
Of course I can flirt. I keep practicing. Now I'm getting better again.
So you know what the situation now is with the flirt tenders, right?
Yes.
So we need somebody with experience. So I was thinking of you for doing the flirt show. Are you happy to go there and be the Tom Cruise I'm looking for?
No problem.
Yeah, I need a younger version. Right? It's okay.
Mikey's just been volunteered into the flaring job.
Just keep smiling. That's the way it is. Like, madam? Look at you, you're smiling.
And he's got just 24 hours to brush up his juggling skills. Unless he loses his bottle.
Happy to proceed.
It's 8 a.m. and Royal Princess is approaching Martinique, self-proclaimed rum capital of the Caribbean with 11 distilleries.
300 meters to the first off.
Visual, we are stopped.
Alan, midships, you happy?
Happy, and plenty of room.
Happy, okay.
This 50-mile-long island is a little bit of France in the Caribbean and takes euros rather than dollars.
You're having a nice holiday. It's lovely, isn't it?
While Jack and Vicki are making the most of rolling their wedding and honeymoon into one, with just hours to go before the wedding, Marcella can't let anything slip.
Mr. Flores, we come to check on the flowers. If it was for me to get married, I would use a simple bouquet like that.
Marcella's set to go, but they must be at least 24 miles off the coast in international waters before the captain can marry anyone. Until then, as passengers disembark, Timothy is on a mission. He's off to assess one of the 7 excursions available, a trip to a rum distillery.
I'm gonna drink some rum. Hopefully they give us a lot.
First, the tour heads to Mount Pelée, an inactive volcano.
Oh my goodness.
Higher than Ben Nevis, it's not for the faint-hearted.
I've driven through the Atlas Mountains and this is worse.
Then it's down to St. Pierre, at one time the Paris of the Caribbean, until the volcano erupted. Timothy's job today is to make sure this excursion is suitable for all the passengers.
Isabel wanted me to find out how many steps to see how the road is, so if it's paved or if it's rocky. So now I start counting. 1. I'm counting the steps to go down. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. This tour is really cool. The brochure at the moment says easy. I think it's more moderate because there's a lot of steps. 28 so far, 29, 30, I think, unless I lost count. So I really lost count. I'd say like 40.
Counting over, there's a rum distillery to check out. Well, it would be rude not to.
Do I get 2?
Yes.
Oh my.
The rum is made from Martinique's homegrown sugarcane.
Let's try everything. So you have to look at each other in the eye when you take a shot. Oh, thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
There are definite perks to this job.
I look like a lush.
All tours are back now.
Yabba-dabba-doo. It's 4 o'clock and time for Royal Princess to leave Martinique.
Mr. and Mrs. Bertram, about to happen.
It's 0 hour for Marcella's wedding plan.
Hello. Look how pretty. Let me see. Very nice.
Captain Bob has arrived in good time to officiate. Vicki and her bridesmaids are ready in the wings.
Oh, look who's here. Just coming to pick you up. You look gorgeous. Oh, Cinderella shoes. Gorgeous.
But it looks like the groom's party is needing something strong to steady the nerves.
Cheers.
Smash it.
Oh.
It's the one thing Marcella didn't plan for.
To love and cherish.
To love and cherish.
And I promise to be faithful to you.
I promise to be faithful
to you.
To you.
Captain Bob's done this 180 times and is not easily fazed.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Jack, you may kiss the bride. Lovely couple. I hope that it'll last 46 years for them, like my career has lasted for me. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Bertram.
Just spoke to the bride. She said everything went perfect, and that's what we were aiming for. So mission accomplished.
Marcella won't be throwing herself overboard on this cruise. But is Alan in the casino back on his target?
I won't know tonight till we do the final counts. We're definitely going to be very close. If we're not there, we'll be just short.
And has Carol gambled more than the $2,000 she lost on her last cruise?
2 pages long.
Look, there's yours, 2,751.
Yeah, but remember, I was a winner at the beginning.
This is kind of a lot more than we've used before.
We had a wonderful time, and that's what it's all about.
So anyway, do you know anybody rich?
She's in good spirits, happy to take the rough with the smooth. Up on the Lido deck, it's crunch time for the cocktail flaring show, starring for the first time, Mikey.
Warm up, warm up. Oh, I couldn't say the bottle. Warming up, warming up. It's getting hot. I feel the pressure now, but I try all my best.
So how are you, babe? Yeah?
Good.
Ready?
Yeah? Ready, oh my God.
Bar manager Lilia is hoping he can rise to the challenge.
We're going to be getting started. We're going to be having a lot of fun.
With an expectant crowd gathered, there's no turning back now.
If you guys want a free drink, put your thumbs up.
To Lilia's relief, Mikey pulls out all the stops.
It was an amazing artistry of the bartenders, amazing talent they have, and it was really, really good.
The Sea View Bar is the best bar on the ship. The most fun, the best guys. No questions.
Lilia's hunt for her own Tom Cruise is finally over.
Give me a hug, give me a hug. Well done. Well done, well done. It was a great show.
Star Princess is heading through the night towards a World Heritage Site, Glacier Bay National Park. As some hardy passengers hunker down to watch a movie under the stars on the top deck, down in the warmth of the Princess Theatre, tonight's show is underway. The compere and the face of all the ship's entertainment is cruise director Steve.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're all excited.
Steve's a much-loved figure around the ship, but he's about to go on leave.
I am from the UK. Any British in? Great. Thank you for that, Mother.
Waiting in the wings, preparing to take Steve's place as cruise director, is JC.
What he's doing now is brilliant. People have walked in, and he's automatically picking on them. It's gravy.
You sit right because, you sit right now. You want to get close to me?
Yeah,
I like that.
Steve's been doing this a long time. He knows what he's doing.
Wow, wow. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! You see how easy it is to entertain the Australians?
Old ones are the best ones, every time. Every time. And without sounding too kind of cliche, you know that you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Being that guy they brought in from the outside for the first time, yeah, there are definitely big boots to fill, for sure. When it comes to Steve's boots, he's got size 19 boots. That's the size of his actual boots in real life. I don't have size 19 boots, so I've got to come up with something good and something fast.
JC has just 2 days before he takes over as the man in the spotlight. It's early morning, and the ship is entering Glacier Bay, home to some of the world's most impressive glaciers. Star Princess will spend the whole day scenic cruising through the national park. It's one of only 2 cruise ships allowed in today. As they enter the park, there's a boarding party heading towards the ship.
And a very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Is your captain speaking? The Rangers are about to board.
To be allowed to cruise through Glacier Bay, rangers from the National Park Service have to join them.
A ranger boat is approaching. We open the door on the port side, we reduce speed, and they're going to come in, match the speed, come alongside and transfer and come on board. Not to scratch my ship.
But scratching the paintwork is the least of Captain Tuvo's problems. The sea is very choppy today, and the rangers might not be able to board at all.
Got off now.
The current is too strong. We fight against the wind.
Approaching. Alongside.
And they come. Okay, good. Yo!
Ciao.
What
Safely aboard, the Rangers have brought an extra special permit for Captain Tuvo.
Cruise ships are not allowed to go there until September 1st.
And today is?
And today is September 4th, so we're good to go.
Star Princess is being allowed into an inlet, restricted for 4 months in the summer to protect breeding seals. A chance to see one of the world's most picturesque glaciers, the Johns Hopkins.
Ooh, oops.
But today, the weather is threatening to be a damp squib.
As you can see today, a little bit misty at the moment and a little bit damp.
It takes more than a bit of rain, though, to dampen food and beverage manager Janice's spirits.
Bad hair day again.
As part of the bargain of being allowed into Glacier Bay, strict regulations must be obeyed.
Good morning.
And Janice is a one-woman police force, making sure the law is upheld.
We must ensure that we don't pollute the area with anything additional from the ship. For example, like plastic or paper. So during Glacier Bay, we don't use any napkins or no straws or anything like this.
As Janice goes on full alert, down in his crew cabin, shore excursion agent Timothy has succumbed to the Alaskan sniffles.
I can't wait to get rid of this cold.
With no port stop today, he'll be snug indoors all day, selling tours.
It's very hot.
But living below the shop doesn't necessarily mean an easy commute to work.
I'm not used to this ship, so, guys, I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm so lost. I think I should go this way.
Having finally made it to the shore excursions desk, it's the weather that's on everyone's mind.
Alaska is very difficult to tell what the weather is going to be. It can change every half hour.
The changeable weather is one of Captain Tuvo's biggest challenges.
The wind is my worst enemy.
And with narrow inlets, small islands and floating ice, this is one of the toughest environments for a cruise ship captain.
Reducing to 90 revs on 2.
Regardless of the elements, passengers are eager to see what they can.
I just feel sorry for the passenger when they're on deck and want to see something. They travel all these miles and they cannot see.
Hey, how are you? You all right?
Today's poor visibility has given an unexpected challenge to new hotel general manager Peter.
Morning, good morning. How are you?
Captain Tuvo has landed him with a last-minute job.
Today is a busy day. Captain met a couple last night and they're getting engaged today. And they wanted to do it in front of the glacier. Now it's raining and we're trying to find an alternative location.
Peter hasn't managed to get hold of the couple this morning, but he's hoping the Skywalker's nightclub will be a good wet weather alternative.
I need your help. I just need an area close to the window for a couple that wants to get engaged.
Captain Tuvo has offered to officiate, but he's left it down to Peter to make it happen.
I think we just need to stanchion this off and keep this section for them. No problem. I will need a bottle of Prosecco and 2 champagne flutes as well, please. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah. Thank you very much. You're welcome, sir.
All he needs now is the couple, Austin and Mary, but they're nowhere to be found.
Good morning, this is Peter, the hotel general manager. If you can please return my call. We've arranged to set up now, but now the couple is not in the cabin.
The captain only has a 1-hour window in his busy schedule to do this, so the pressure is on Peter to find them.
Aye.
Meanwhile, down in the cruise director's office, JC is busy doing his homework about Alaska.
Do I know a lot about Glacier Bay? Yeah, of course. Full of glaciers, ice.
Steve's tasked him with finding interesting local facts to entertain passengers.
I've got to tell you, I've come up with something what I think is going to really, a lot of people are going to get a kick out of this. We should tell people about the 1958 Glacier Bay mega tsunami that literally wiped out Alaska. What do you think?
1958 Glacier Bay mega tsunami.
People are here for the Alaskan experience. It's about geography, more so history. They just want to see giant lumps of ice. That's what they want to see.
This is the captain speaking from the bridge, just to give you a heads up.
On his way up to the Johns Hopkins Glacier, Captain Tuvo is keen to take passengers past one of his favourite small islands.
In 10 minutes' time, approximately, we will stop for 10 minutes at South Marble, where you get the chance to see the sea lion. Enjoy and bye-bye.
South Marble Island is a protected habitat for seabirds and marine mammals.
I'd like to show them what they came here for. You'll see that we're approaching these rocks where the stellar sea lion are all sitting on.
This is one of the few stellar sea lion colonies left in the Alaskan seas.
They're mostly males, mostly male. We've got a pretty healthy population here.
The view is beautiful, you know, all the sea lion on the rock and all the passenger kind to get to enjoy this moment. Happy passenger, happy crew.
Peter has no time for wildlife, though. He's still missing his engagement couple. They have to be on the ship somewhere, but Peter has no idea where.
We haven't been able to hunt him down yet. Morning, morning.
And now the ship's entered a noise-restricted zone in Glacier Bay.
Morning, morning.
So Peter can't even do a call-out on the public address system.
Everybody's out on the open deck. Morning, morning. So to try and find somebody amongst 3,000 people, what can you do?
If he doesn't track them down soon, all his plans and a dream engagement will be ruined. Star Princess is approaching the Johns Hopkins Glacier through its protected inlet.
It's very mystic with these low clouds and see all these waterfalls everywhere.
They are the first cruise ship allowed here this season. It's a bit misty, but will passengers be rewarded seeing an icefall? The natural phenomenon of ice carving from the glacial face is what every passenger hopes to see.
Nothing is moving. No. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Today, though, is not the day.
Nada. We go. Take it in the center, we'll meet the ship.
But the Alaskan weather can change quickly. And with one more glacier on the itinerary today, Captain Tuvo is not giving up hope. In the Skywalker's nightclub, Peter's got the bubbly on ice, and he's finally got a message to Austin and Mary that it's all systems go for their engagement.
I just hope they didn't want it more private. But it's getting a bit busy now. I don't know what they're expecting.
Captain Tuvo makes an entrance.
You're right on time.
But delivers Peter a bombshell.
How are we doing?
Good.
Do we have the rope?
What rope?
It seems Peter may have overlooked one crucial item. The couple want a traditional hand-tying betrothal ceremony.
I don't have the rope. Do you have the rope? I thought you asked for the rope.
Finally, the elusive couple arrive.
I thought to end up in something like this.
No.
You come with me.
Okay.
And luckily for Peter, they've brought their own rope.
Okay, we're going to propose now. It's not me proposing. This young gentleman is going to propose to this beautiful lady. Okay, this is the moment. This is the moment.
Very well done. Would you marry me?
Yes, I absolutely will.
Love you.
I love you.
Your promise is not formed by discords, but rather by the promise you have made to each other.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah. We wanted it to be meaningful to us together, to share it with people as a bonus.
It's wonderful. We'll remember it for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, we will.
So I look very happy.
For Peter, it's mission accomplished.
Fantastic job, my friend, fantastic job.
But Captain Tuvo's got another engagement to go to.
But it's my pleasure and my privilege to welcome Captain Michele Tuvo.
Down in the piazza, it's time for an audience with the captain, hosted by cruise director Steve.
Okay, so first of all, tell us where you're from.
From Italy. Yeah, very supporting team.
JC's watching to see how it's done.
They love it, the guests absolutely love it. It's got all his little jokes. And yeah, it's fantastic. They really enjoy it.
Back then I was young. I had long hair, blue eyes, six packs.
Steve is used to sending up Captain Tuvo's enthusiasm for seeing the Northern Lights.
If somebody bless me with a clear sky, it's priceless.
All right, I have to say, no matter what time it is in the night, he will wake you up. Ding dong! This is your captain, ladies and gentlemen, Northern Lights outside. They're clapping now, but 3 a.m. in the morning they won't be clapping.
Steve is really laid back, which is actually very similar to my own style. I try to be like the boy next door, you know, the ones that all the grandmas love. That's the kind of way I like to.
On the exterior decks, Janice's litter patrol is stepping up a notch.
Let's go right to the very top, quickly.
She's checking that none of the banned paper napkins or straws have made their way onto the decks.
I'm getting bleeped. Hey, yeah, it's Janice, my dear.
But the captain has another job he wants Janice to do.
Later, yeah? Okay, bye, thanks. No peace for the wicked. Hi, Chef. Chef, Captain wants cookies and hot chocolate, yeah? All good?
It's not just for himself. He wants cookies and hot chocolate for everyone on deck.
Hello, it's Janice. I'm just calling about the hot chocolate. Can you make it super juicy, extra creamy, so it'll be nice and sweet for everyone?
With good weather promised, Captain Tuvo wants to make a memorable experience of the last glacier today, the Margerie Glacier.
There's always something extra to do.
Two miles to the glacier with a quest raster. At the moment we're turning.
To get as close as he's allowed to, Captain Tuvo needs to judge his speed just right.
If you slow down too soon, you're going to take forever to arrive. If you go too fast, then you kind of overshoot. It's all about the perfect arrival. And reducing speed. Okay. We're there. Beautiful.
At nearly a mile wide, the glacier rises 76 meters high, with another 110 meters of ice below the surface.
Not many people in the world get lucky enough to be here and get to witness this.
Even the Star Princess crew can't resist the chance to see one of nature's most extraordinary features.
The blue is something you can't replicate. It's just so pretty. Oh, it's beautiful.
The glacier extends 21 miles up its valley, and the natural ice flow is one of the most active. The chances are looking good that passengers will finally get their reward.
Here, more. More. There. Oh, there we go.
Did you hear it? Yes.
Pretty nice is the momentum that everybody's been waiting for. Da-da-da-da-da is the crescendo. Oi! Now make me happy.
All too soon, it is time to leave Glacier Bay.
Time to get back to work.
But Captain Tuvo has been able to give his passengers and crew a day to remember.
I see the glaciers every week, but they're so beautiful. I don't think you could ever tire of like looking at them. They really are like absolutely spectacular.
It's the last night of the cruise and the end of the season for Steve.
This is my last cruise with this captain. It's been absolutely fantastic. And everybody here, so ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for your senior officers here on board. And Captain Vicki Tuvo, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Cheers! Hello. How are you guys? Are you having fun?
There's one final memento Steve and the captain like to give passengers: the photo bomb. JC knows that Steve's going to be a hard act to follow.
He's like a giant English bear of love. He kind of like envelops them, brings them all in. Like that, gee, don't squeeze me, you might break me. I mean, seriously, you may break my neck.
Next time, a steamy problem calls for technicians to get creative.
Unbelievable. Beautiful.
Putting on a new stage show leaves no margin for error.
A foot could potentially get caught, and if it rips down, you're going to rip the entire set.
Come out, wherever you are.
On his last Alaskan trip of the season, Captain Tuvo is searching for whales. Timothy has to gauge the value for money of a glacier tour.
This is amazing. That's a massive crack.